American Council of Minority Women celebrated its third annual Day of Dignity in Little Pakistan, Coney Island Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, with the generous support of Islamic Relief USA. Saturday, October 15, 2022, Assembly Member Robert Carroll, Consul General of Pakistan, Ms. Aisha Ali, Congresswoman Yvette Clark, Office Bearer of Assembly Member Rodney Beshart, Ms. Lisa Derrick, Community Leader Mr. Dhillon graced the occasion. Deputy Inspector Commanding Officer Rana Adil had special appearance. Ms. Bagarui took them to stall tours and they handed over the items to the needy ones. Ms. Bazarui, founder and executive director of ACMW, gave the introduction of Day of Dignity.
Assalamu alaikum ji, welcome to our third annual Day of Dignity event. जहाँ पे आज हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें फ्री डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं, जिसमें मेडिकल कैंप है, हाइजीन किट है, हाइजीन किट्स फॉर द अडल्ट, ब्लैंकेट फॉर द किड्स फॉर द अडल्ट, और उसके अलावा खाना है, ज़बरदस्त किस्म की गर्म जैकेट्स हैं जो कि महविश फातिमा के पास हैं, और बहुत सारा स्टफ़ है। तो आज का प्रोग्राम हम शुरू करने लगे हैं अल्लाह ताला के पाक नाम से। तलावत के लिए मैं दावत दूंगी उम्मे कुलसुम भट्ट साहिबा को, जो कि एक बड़ी जानी पहचानी नात खां भी हैं, जिन्होंने पाकिस्तान से लेके अमेरिका तक नात खानी में अपना एक मुकाम बनाया है। औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम, क़ुल हुवल्लाहु अहद, अल्लाहु समद, लम यलिद वलम यूलद वलम यकुन लहू कुफुवन अहद, सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम। जज़ाकल्लाह। आज यहाँ पे हम इकट्ठे हुए हैं अपना थर्ड एनुअल डे ऑफ डिग्निटी करने के लिए। ये इवेंट हमने कोरोना में शुरू किया था 2020 में, और अपनी चांद रात के बाद सबसे ज़्यादा जो मेरा फेवरेट इवेंट है वो है डे ऑफ डिग्निटी। एंड दिस इवेंट आवर पार्टनर इज इस्लामिक रिलीफ ऑफ यूएसए, एंड विदाउट इस्लामिक रिलीफ ऑफ यूएसए एंड देयर जनरस सपोर्ट we are not able to do it every year. So I have my partner with me from Islamic Relief of USA, Dima. Dima, please say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Again, my name is Dee Maktash. I'm from Islamic Relief USA. I'm very happy to be here. This is actually my third time attending one of the amazing distributions that the American Council for Minority Women usually holds, and mashallah, they've been doing an amazing job providing all these wide range of services for people in need here in the community, because they understand that it is important to support our neighbors. And because we live here and we have to make sure we have a bright future for our children. So this is really amazing, seeing all these amazing services and amazing volunteers as well. And we are very proud to partner with such an organization. So thank you so much for doing all this great work. And I hope we continue working together to serve those in need.
The items which were distributed on the Day of Dignity were blankets and winter jackets for adults and winter kits for kids and for adults as well. School supplies, socks, gloves, etc. Digital thermometers.
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
But you can connect them to your phone, so you have to download an app, and then when you download the app, you connect your thermometer to it, and then it keeps track of your temperature and fevers and all that stuff.
That's clever.
Hygiene kits, kits for kids and for adults. Hot meal was also served to everyone. A team of doctors, Dr. Asim Maqsood, Dura Shahwar, Dr. Ifat Sadiq, Dr. Munazza Shah, a psychiatrist from Pennsylvania, were also there to check the temperature of everyone.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Baza, for having me here with all of the great volunteers and leaders from the American Council of Minority Women who do so much work for not just the Pakistani American community here in Brooklyn, but for so many communities throughout our great borough. And this wonderful day of dignity, I am so glad to see so many families and people in need being helped. Thank you again, and thank you for the warm wishes about my son. It's a wonderful thing to have a child and to make sure that they're supported and helped in this world. And I know here on Coney Island Avenue, that is as true as anywhere else in our great city. So thank you again for having me, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you so much. Inshallah, your son will be our first volunteer and then will be a big leader like you. This is our jacket. This is our jacket. Please say hello to Mr. Thank you. Right now, Mr. Carol is with Mahfish Farmer. She is our senior vice president of American Council of Minority Women. And Mr. Robert Burnett distribute the jackets here.
Now she's getting an award.
And Mahfish Farmer is getting award from the Robert Carol.
And you know, it's such a warm day. We don't need these jackets. It's so beautiful, beautiful October. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, I think tomorrow's supposed to be nice too. I don't know. How do you feel?
Oh, it's very nice. You know, already we are doing a lot, and you feel good when you're doing something for the community. Okay, but appreciation, it means a lot to me as well. Yeah. As I said, working for community means a lot anyway, but getting a citation or appreciation from the leadership, it means a lot to everyone here. And, it brings our youth to do more and more for the community as well. So I really appreciate your presence and, of course, the award you provided. Thank you.
Much deserved.
We have from the Fordham University, they are also supporting us, and their volunteer Rupa is with us. And she is here to visit our Day of Dignity event. Yes, Rupa, please say a few words.
Hi, I'm here from Fordham University. We're doing a research study on maternal mental health. So I'm just here to kind of pass flyers out, get information to the community, and hopefully we get some participants.
Thank you so much.
नाम पूरा बोले फिर बोले I'm zooming it. All right. Good.
Yeah, come here, please.
एक दफा फिर एहतशाम ओके थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू
Volunteers were given awards by Consul General Ms. Aisha Ali.
हमारा फख्र तमाम ख़वातीन का दुनिया में मैं समझती हूँ किसी औरत का जहाँ मेल डोमिनेटेड सोसाइटी से इस हद तक आना कोई छोटी आसान बात नहीं होती। पाकिस्तान में एक खातून का यहाँ तक पहुँचना आसान काम नहीं है, बड़ा मुश्किल सफ़र इन्होंने काटा होगा अपनी पढ़ाई से लेके अमेरिका की कौंसल जनरल ऑफ पाकिस्तान बनने तक और हमारा फ़ख्र बनने तक। एंड हमें आयशा जी से वैसे ही इस बड़ी मोहब्बत है, जब भी इनको देखते हैं हमारा सर फ़ख्र से बुलंद होता है। तो आयशा जी आप तमाम ख़वातीन के लिए बाइस फ़ख्र है, हमारा बहुत बड़ा फ़ख्र है, आप तशरीफ़ लाइए।
थैंक यू बाज़ा। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। बाज़ा आप एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त काम कर रही हैं। When I was coming here and I was on my way to Baza's event, Day of Dignity, which she has been celebrating and organizing for the last 3 years, I thought of all the work that this amazing woman has done, this amazing community leader that we have in the last 2 decades. She has started so many new things, and her commitment to the community it's been quite amazing. So we're extremely proud of you, proud of everything that you do. I was also here recently for another event, which was Baza, the event which we did last year, back to school, and she will be doing the halal turkey, and then she does the pantry and does so much for the community. So thank you so much. Halal meat, Ramadan, Chandrat. She's the pioneer of the Chandrat. Toys for tots. I mean, I'm running out of time. Yes, the list is too long. So thank you, Baza. Thank you to all the volunteers who are here, all men and women who have come together, and a very special thanks to our assembly member Bobby Carroll. He's always here with the Pakistani American community, supporting them, providing the funding, providing the guidance. You've been a true leader for our community. We really have a great deal of respect for that. Thank you so much for standing with the Pakistani American community. And just a very quick reminder, I want to express my gratitude to everyone who have in the recent month and a couple of weeks participated in the flood relief effort for Pakistan. And Baza was there in the event that we held day before yesterday. Thank you, Baza, for your participation, for your support, and for everything that you do for Pakistan. So quick reminder that we need to continue our efforts for the flood affected in Pakistan. पाकिस्तान में सैलाब की वजह से बहुत बड़ी तबाही आई है और 33 मिलियन लोग इस सैलाब की वजह से मुतासिर हैं। सो आप अपना जो भी एफर्ट कर सकते हैं पाकिस्तान के लिए डोनेशन की सूरत में करना चाहें, NGOs को देना चाहें, गवर्नमेंट के फंड में अगर आप अपनी डोनेशंस जमा करवाना चाहें, ये आपके पास डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस हैं। मैं आपका शुक्रिया भी अदा करना चाहती हूँ कि आपने बहुत बढ़ चढ़ कर इस मुहिम में हिस्सा लिया है। I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. And a special thanks again to Baza and her team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we have a representative of the Rodney Bishots.
Hi there, good afternoon everyone. I'm always happy to come and be a part of this family. I feel like I'm part of the family. I want to say something today about the volunteerism in this community. That's something that is so critical, and I know it's critical to the culture, it's critical to the community, especially when the volunteerism is being done right within the community that the people who are volunteering live in. Baza and her team, ACMW has done some wonderful work. I'm always here to support them. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and volunteer with them today. On behalf of Assemblymember Rodney Bishop, we thank you, Baza, we thank the team, we thank all of the volunteers for all the work that you do in giving back. Thank you.
Thank you. Director Aslam Dhilu साहब ने हमें ज्वाइन किया है, तो Aslam Dhilu साहब please come and say a few words.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम। ये आज का दिन जो बाज़ा है, क्योंकि इन्होंने हर साल में तकरीबन 5 ऐसे इवेंट करते हैं जो पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी के लिए बाइस फ़ख्र हैं, क्योंकि इसमें गरीब लोगों की हेल्प भी हो जाती है, लेकिन अपनी कम्युनिटी के लिए ऐसे प्रोग्राम जो सब लोग हैं उनको करने चाहिए, जितनी भी NGO हैं। लेकिन मैं मशकूर हूँ क्योंकि बाज़ा जी के हर प्रोग्राम में आती हैं, तो थैंक यू आयशा जी। सो थैंक यू बाज़ा जी। सो आपने मुझे डायरेक्टर बनाया, थैंक यू।
महिला फिरदौस जिनकी शख्सियत किसी तारुफ की मोहताज नहीं है। जो लोग भी पुराने मीन के हमारी एज के हैं और खबरें शौक से सुनते थे तो वो राहिला जी को ज़रूर जानते होंगे कि हमारी ये न्यूज़ कास्टर थी पाकिस्तान में। आज से कुछ यही 10-12 साल पहले, हम ज़्यादा पुराने। जस्ट किडिंग।
थैंक यू सो मच गाजा, आपके इस काम को बहुत बहुत अप्रिशिएट करते हैं हम लोग, सारी कम्युनिटी के लिए आप हमारा फ़ख्र है। और मैं हमेशा इस बात को खुशी महसूस करती हूँ, जहाँ पर भी ख़वातीन की कोई भी लीडरशिप होती है मैं हमेशा साथ खड़ी हूँ। वैसे भी ये बहुत बड़ी बात है कि हम लोग यहाँ रहकर अपने कम्युनिटी के लिए इस जगह पर पूरी दुनिया को ये साबित करके दिखाते हैं कि यहाँ पर रहते हुए भी हम पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी के साथ साथ अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी के भी साथ साथ हैं। तो थैंक यू सो मच, आप लोगों ने बहुत मोहब्बत से बुलाया, हमेशा आपके साथ हैं। सो प्राउड ऑफ यू।
बहुत शुक्रिया। और यहाँ पे मेरे एक भाई मौजूद हैं जिन्होंने आज तक मुझे तकरीर करनी नहीं सिखाई और वो समझ गए होंगे, खुद बहुत अच्छी स्पीच करते हैं और मैं इनसे बहुत इम्प्रेस हूँ। जब मैं छोटी सी थी और ये माशाल्लाह इतने ही थे, मौविज़ असा सदीकी
क्या करना सिखाना, तकरीर जो है वो खुद ब खुद बाधा जितने अच्छा कर रही हैं। खामखी में जो है अपने आप को ये कहती है कि नहीं आती, मेरे ख्याल में तकरीर से बेहतर ये होता है कि इंसान काम करे। और बाधा रुई कि एक काम 100 तकरीरों पे भारी होता है। और मैं समझता हूँ कि ये बहुत अच्छी काविश है, और क्योंकि इंसान जो है वो पैदा इसीलिए किया गया है कि लोगों के लिए खिदमत करे। वरना अगर सिर्फ इबादत की बात होती, सिर्फ अल्लाह के हुजूर सिजदा करने की बात होती, तो उसके लिए कहा गया है कि अरबों खरबों फरिश्ते हैं जो अल्लाह की इबादत हर वक्त करते रहते हैं। तो अल्लाह की इबादत का मतलब यही है कि इंसानों के ज़रिए इंसानों की खिदमत के लिए अल्लाह को जीता जाए। होता यह है कि आप अपने रब के बंदों की खिदमत करके रब को खुश करते हैं। यानी रब का जो रास्ता गुजरता है वो बंदों से गुजरता है। अगर बंदे खुश नहीं तो रब खुश नहीं, और अगर रब खुश नहीं तो बंदों के सामने आपकी कोई हैसियत नहीं। मैं बहुत मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ बादल रूही को और उनकी टीम को और इस्लामिक रिलीफ को, जिन्होंने ये बेहतरीन प्रोग्राम किया।
Laiba is our youth leader, volunteer of the year award. अपने छोटे छोटे 2 बच्चों को भी लेकर आती हूँ। बहुत शुक्रिया मासूमा, मुझे जरूर। सॉरी, मैं जरा दिमाग को आयशा जी के साथ खड़ा करना चाह रही थी। आप अपना इंटरव्यू ले लीजिए। सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट।
Dima, who's Dima?
Hello, my name is Dima Akash from Islamic Relief USA, and today we're in Brooklyn, New York with the American Council of Minority Women, and I'm very happy to be here. This is actually my 3rd time attending one of their distributions, and they're doing an amazing job at this Day of Dignity event where they're providing a wide range of services for people needing the community, and that's why we love to partner with great organizations like that. So thank you so much for your amazing work and for helping people here. Thank you.
And Dima, you belong to Islamic Relief USA?
Yes.
Say it.
Yes. So my name is Dima Akash, and I work as the lead volunteer engagement specialist at Islamic Relief USA.
Thank you.
पे हम डे ऑफ डिग्निटी आए हैं, जहाँ पे हमारी सिस्टर बाजा रूही अमेरिकन काउंसिल माइनॉरिटी वुमेन हर साल ये काम करते हैं। हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए रिसोर्सेज लेके आ रहे हैं, हमारी कम्युनिटी में अवेयरनेस दे रहे हैं। तो मैं कहता हूँ हमारी माएँ बहनें ऐसे प्रोग्राम में आएँ, अपने वॉलंटियर करें और दूसरों के लिए अपना रिसोर्सेज निकालें, ताकि जो हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन है उनको पता हो क्या उनके लिए अवेलेबल है, क्या वो काम कर सकते हैं। तो मैं कहता हूँ ये बहुत प्राउड मोमेंट है हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए। इसी तरह हमारे बहन भाइयों को बाहर निकलना चाहिए और एक दूसरे का एक तो असिस्टेंस करनी चाहिए, हेल्प करनी चाहिए, ताकि हम भी तरक्की करें और हमें भी वो रिसोर्सेज मिलें जो हर एक कम्युनिटी को मिलती है। तो ग्रेट जॉब बाय बाजा एंड हर टीम। थैंक फॉर एवरीबॉडी फॉर कम्युनिटी कमिंग टू।
बहुत शुक्रिया सर, आप हमारे स्टॉल पे आए हैं। यूनाइटेड हेल्थ केयर कम्युनिटी प्लान है ये। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं हम मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस के लिए अपनी कम्युनिटी की हेल्प करते हैं, उन्हें असिस्ट करते हैं मेडिकेट अप्लाई करने के लिए, हेल्थ कवरेज देने के लिए। ACMW के साथ हमारी पार्टनरशिप 2008 से है। इनके हर इवेंट को हम सपोर्ट करते हैं। यूनाइटेड हेल्थ केयर हर वक्त हर मैदान में आगे होती है कम्युनिटी की, जहाँ भी सर्विसेज चाहिए हो, कम्युनिटी की खिदमत करनी हो, हेल्प करनी हो। स्पेशली ऐसा मौका जब जो नीडी हमारे बहन भाई हैं, चाहे वो किसी भी कम्युनिटी से तल्लुक़ रखते हों, साउथ एशियन हैं, चाइनीज़ हैं, रशियन है, स्पेनिश हैं, तो रिगार्डलेस ऑफ एनी बैकग्राउंड हमारी यूनाइटेड हेल्थ केयर की हमेशा ये कोशिश रही है कि सबकी हेल्प की जाए और आगे बढ़ चढ़ के ऐसे वेलफेयर के कामों में जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं वो ऑनेस्टली काम करती हैं, उनकी सपोर्ट की जाए। बहुत शुक्रिया।
Today I am presenting this citation to the Islamic Relief of USA in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to our community.
Thank you so much, Islamic Relief of USA and your service card. We're so proud of you. Taking our backbone, who is the project manager, Ms. Hemalpi, please come to me.
This citation is for Ahmed Latif in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to the community. Thank you so much and congratulations, Ahmed.
Project manager, there is an event coordinator manager. We cannot do without her help and support, and she's working a lot for the American Council of Minority Women and the community. Umme Kulsoom.
This citation is for Ume Kasum in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to our community. Thank you, Ume. For Ume's name, it's Ume Butt.
We also have my younger, now he's no more younger, he's mashallah 17. He used to work with us when he was 3 years old. His son Ali Malik, volunteer of the year.
This citation is to Izan Ali Malik, a certificate of special congressional recognition in recognition of your outstanding and invaluable service to the community. Thank you. This is how we start. We start very young, and you'll grow up in service, continued service to your community, to our community. Thank you.
They are our volunteers almost since 2008.
This is a certificate of special congressional recognition presented to Baba Munir in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to the community. Did I say the name properly?
Okay, we are ready.
Wait, we have to hold up some socks.
Yes, socks.
Socks.
Yeah. Socks. The winter is coming.
That's exactly very important.
This award for the Muslim countries.
Yeah, this award. Okay. What is the name on it? Okay. How are you? You only look at the girls, not me. How are you? Any message? कैसे हैं आप?
Beautiful.
Here are future volunteers.
I know.
She's a girl, she's a boy.
Yes, I see. Oh my goodness, brother and sister.
Together.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You know your Gmail password?
Yes.
That's for 6 to 7 years, and you can track your progress on your cell phone.
On your cell phone.
Yeah, but every time you check your fever, it saves in your data in your phone.
So that is wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
so can I set
awesome.
it up on your phone?
That's awesome.
Award for
okay.
Dr. ACMW.
So we want to present to you Dr. Saeed Asim Maksud.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's me. That's you. For the work that you're doing for our community, and this is in recognition of your outstanding and invaluable service. So thank you so much. Absolutely, Don. Absolutely.
So that's why his wife is jealous.
You know, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's in the family.
But she got a previous.
She has 3 clinics and one recently she opened right here. We are sitting on this.
And Dr. Ifad Sadiq. Thank you so much, Dr. Sadiq. Thank you so much. These are congressional sites. They can handle it, but, you know, circumstances.
Sure.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. What part of Pennsylvania?
I am from Lehigh.
Lehigh Valley. All right, wonderful. Well, welcome and safe travels home. It's such a pleasure. Thank you all so much.
I'm very lucky.
Hi, so good to see you. Wonderful, absolutely. So good to see you.
You all stalled and everything?
Yes, I did.
She also
It was wonderful.
Oh, very good.
And I met the twins. Yeah. The one boy, one girl. I love that. Beautiful,
Thank you so
beautiful.
much. Thank you.
Procedure kar do na, procedure kar do.
Thank you so much. Okay.
So now our sister, we are very blessed because we have our Congresswoman Yvette Clark. She is the blessing of the God to the Pakistani and Muslim community. Whenever there is anything that happened in Pakistan or over here, she always with us and for us. Congresswoman Yvette Clark.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Greetings. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the American Council of Minority Women in its entirety for hosting today's 3rd annual Day of Dignity, as well as for extending to me the opportunity to join the beloved community on this most blessed day. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the organization for its ceaseless, selfless service to our community and on behalf of minority women across the nation. Let me thank Baza, who has been a leader in our community for over a decade now. Her commitment, her focus on human dignity is one that should be emulated by all. And if we had 10 more Bazas in our community, then we would see all of the fruits of the labor of these volunteers and of the team that she has assembled that lets no family go by without the things, the necessities they need in life. I'm Congresswoman here in Central and South Brooklyn. As we are all too aware, gun violence in our communities is out of control in this city and across this nation. And I know, like you, I'm tired of it. And I know you are too. We're tired of our leaders hiding behind their thoughts and prayers. We're tired of so many moments of silence to remember those that we've lost. And we're tired of inaction. Thankfully, we are not alone. Next to you and I, there are untold advocates across our nation eager to deliver change, so we so desperately demand. And only just months ago, Congress passed and President Biden signed the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act as the most significant gun control bill in decades. With billions in school and family mental health funding, our legislation was an essential first step towards ending the violence that we face in America once and for all. But let me be clear, it was just that, a step. We have many more to take on the road ahead. And we must understand that there are those who are filled with heartless greed who will stand in our way. But when House Democrats passed the assault weapons ban of 2022 that would outlaw the weapons of war so often blamed for the tragedies on our streets and our televisions, there were those Republicans who stood in the way. When the House Democrats passed the Protecting Our Kids Act to keep those same weapons out of the hands of Americans under the age of 21, they stood in the way again. We passed these bills and too many more to list despite relentless opposition to enacting any sensible gun control laws. And so much meaningful progress has fallen to uphill battles in the Senate. And we must remember that though a fight may await us, it remains our responsibility to charge ahead all the same. because our communities cannot stand the ceaseless and senseless and preventable takes place. Because minority children are being disproportionately killed by guns every day. And so we have to take a stand. And we have to take a stand simply because there is more to be done. Every day brings new stories of the tragedy to our TV screens. The crisis of violence will not disappear overnight. It requires consistent, comprehensive, compassionate, and committed efforts from each and every one of us. I promise to continue my fight on your behalf, and I know that you will stand with me as we do the same. I know because we as a community believe in one another. I know because the scourge of bigotry, xenophobia, Islamophobia in this nation will persist if we do not stand against them. And as I stand with you for today's Day of Dignity, a day we have set aside in devotion to helping our neighbors in need, I've watched you serve the underserved and hear the marginalized, and I am struck by the commitment to morality that you all have displayed. Seeing your humanity shine through and knowing the same passion and dedication can be found here in the Pakistani community and across our nation, I am confident now more than ever, together we will have the change we have so long fought for. And let me just close by saying I know that many are concerned about loved ones back in Pakistan who are still suffering from the ravages of the horrible monsoon that has upended so many lives. Just this week, I was able to speak with the Assistant Secretary of Homeland Security, Assistant Secretary Nunez Nietes, and he has assured me that the information that I've sent to their office, along with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas, is being taken up by our Secretary Mayorkas, so that we can provide temporary protected status to those Pakistanis who are here and cannot return home to such tragic circumstances, and will be given the opportunity to obtain work permits so that they can send remittances to those on the ground who are suffering. Send home money, which is what people need during this time of upheaval and the time of rebuilding. So let me just say to everyone how proud I am of Baza and the women who work with her. This association has continued to grow from strength to strength and is a reflection of why I brag so much in Washington, D.C. about the people that I represent and the diversity and the way in which we have come together to make a difference in one another's lives. Let me thank you and say once again, Assalamu alaikum. So I've had the conversation, which was in response to the letter that has been sent. My hope is that when I speak with the secretary within the next week or so, that he will have an answer for advancing TPS for the Pakistani American community. It's taking too long. We know that there are many here who cannot return. They have nothing to return to. Their homes and their families have been displaced, and so we must act urgently. And I have made that abundantly clear to the Department of Homeland Security, and I expect that we will receive temporary protected status. I will keep the community up to date, and as soon as that designation comes through, we will come once again so that families will know, that the press will know, and we can get the word out to those nationals that are here, that they can then apply for temporary protected status, and we'll move forward together.
So do you need anything from the Pakistan?
At this stage, it's my understanding that the secretary can move forward under his own authority. At one point, we were concerned about whether the government of Pakistan would have to request it, but it's my understanding, after having spoken with the assistant secretary, that our Secretary of Homeland Security, Mr. Mayorkas, can make that designation under his own authority.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Award for Khatija Kanungo, our youth leader Khatija Kanungo.
I have to tell everyone, I am so excited about the young people of the community. And I'll tell you why. Like many of them, my parents came from another country to the United States. And when you give service to others as a young person, it becomes a part of who you are. And it's something that you continue to do throughout your lifetime. So standing next to me, we have Khadijah. And Khadijah can someday be the next congresswoman of the area. So we want to make sure we encourage her. We want to thank her for all of her hard work, her dedication, and this is a congressional citation in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to our community. Thank you so much, Khadijah.
All right.
Award from ACMW for Salim Mia. He is also our new volunteer. He just joined us a couple of weeks ago.
All right, young man.
Good. Mr. Farasat Chaudhary.
This is from the assembly.
Ek second.
As I was arriving today, I saw our assemblyman, Bobby Carroll, was here. As I was coming, he was leaving, but he wanted to make sure that Farasat Chaudhary was recognized today for his outstanding work. And this is a New York State Assembly citation from Assemblyman Bobby Carroll. Thank you so much, Mr. Chaudhary. Thank you. Yeah.
For Shamim Manzoor. Okay, I think she is working. And Manzoor Bhatti. Muhammad Hamdani. We have Volunteer of the Year award for Muhammad Hamdani. He is working with us since he was 5-year-old. That's from the ACMW.
And how old is he now?
Mashallah, 7 years.
And he's already growing his mustache.
What's the name again?
Manzoor Bhatti and Shamim Bhatti. Every week they distribute the food with us in the pandemic. She's coming.
Happy birthday.
And how old are you now?
I'm 10.
10. She's the big 10 now. She's double digits. Yay! And I see her big brother clapping the loudest.
And I'm very lucky because I have 3 volunteers from the Mavish's house. And 3 volunteers from Dr. Asim's house. And 5 volunteers from Umme Kasum's house. Who else?
Zara.
House full. Noor and Shabana. You're supposed to be here 2 or 3 o'clock, but they are late once.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and congratulations Honorable Evie Clark, and she is always with us. That's our pleasure. That's Pakistani community pleasure. And thank you so much Baza Ruhi for a very successful event. Thank you so much for having me.
He worked a lot.
Yes, I see.
Behind my very successful day of duty, there is Ahmed Latif. He worked more than everyone, even more than me. Yes, he was coordinating with the mayor's office, with the invitation letter, with the schedulers, with the Islamic Leaf, purchasing the stuff and counting everything. I can say thank you to him because the words are wasted. And where is your wife? Where is your lucky one?